is part of my human design, how I digest information, how I let that information move through me, how I take in the environment and move through that. My world is as I take in information, like let's just, and I'm talking about this because right now I find this extremely fascinating and very revealing too. And so anyway, as you know, say I'm sitting in a class and yeah, I'll take all kinds of notes. And truthfully, when I'm done with that class, I can't remember a darn thing, not one single thing. My brain isn't like that laptop that you flip open and you type in what you want to know and it tells you. My brain doesn't work that way. A lot of people's brains don't work that way. And you hear the information and then it drops out and it's like, I don't remember what I read. I don't remember what I saw. I don't even remember my notes. And do I go back and look at my notes? I don't. Why do I take the notes? I'm not sure I know the answer to that. And then I let that information flow through me and my decision making. And part of how I do that, how I am wired or built is I need action. When I discovered this about myself, I put a couple of things together and it's like, that's why I like to clean the house. And you're like, that's kind of crazy, Terry. But some people like to clean the house. But for me, it's part of my grounding process. But that mindless action, if you will, allows everything that I took in to move through me. And you're like, well, that seems a little out there, Terry. But for me, that's how I'm wired. That's how I'm wired. And I never understood it until recently. And then I started reflecting back. So when someone tells me something I really don't want to hear, or I'm in a class and I don't remember anything, or I take in information that is really upsetting for me. It just kind of throws my world. I've been known to clean the house, go outside, work in the yard, something to move my body and to work through that. And that is a lot of grounding and it's a lot of me processing the information that I took in. And then once I go through that whole flow, I can come to a decision of what I want to do. Everyone's got a different configuration. Some are very similar, but how we move through it might look a little different. And that's all part of human design. And I'm starting to talk a little bit more about human design because the traumas that we go through, the wounding that we have, when we take a look at your human design, we can discover clues of why and how you be and to help you move through that even more. It's not it's not a labeling system or it's not meant to be. I've known people that do that. That's not my stand. I found out about who and how I am and then I started to experiment with it. What works for me and what doesn't. And it also brought about more healing, more understanding, more acceptance of myself. So those are some pieces that we'll look at within that 4-week program too. It gives me clues of how to help you better.